What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking to Air Jordan 185 Bred, so stay tuned.
Doesn't make sense. I don't really know. Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, but I started new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video now. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking to Air Jordan 185 Bred. All right, man, we're going to be keeping things very simple over here today. We're going to be answering a basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set to release February 14th to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $250, right? Okay. And of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price and right now look like they're averaging roughly about $400 and up depending on the size, right? Okay. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock, man, this shoe has already caused a lot of chaos already. If I'm not mistaken, my year has already did their drop early at the time that I'm shooting this video, right? Okay, and there's only 3 stores of my year to the best of my knowledge. There's one in DC, there's one in ATL, which is Atlanta, and there's one in Houston, right? Okay, and I think each one of them slightly did something different, but I believe there was first come, first served. And if you just look, and I'll put some images up on the screen, there was definitely some chaos, right? Okay. Salute to the boy, Wild Boy SK, because he actually had camped out 24 hours, and I want to say it was probably 27 hours based off his video, right? That he had actually camped out to get a pair of these in hand. Me, I was not super that dedicated, but to each their own, and salutes, man. Because if you really want them, you'll do what you got to do. But yeah, so we already know rumors is too, with the number on these right here, is roughly only 10,000 pairs are going to be released, right? Okay. But I do want to say, like, in the back of my mind, I feel like that's not it. You know, don't quote me on that, because if I'm not mistaken, from the ATL store, they said they only had 40 pairs from what was floating around. So I'm assuming if that number is true, that doesn't mean those stores were evenly divided with that 10,000 pairs. I still deep down believe there's gonna be some drops on, like, you know, maybe sneakers. Don't quote me on this because I don't know, but at the same time, it's like, it's just kind of ironic. If that store only had 40 pairs, you mean the other 2 stores had the remaining of that 10,000 K stock. But don't quote me on that. So I've been definitely following these, and I'll admit, when I seen the first, like, original images of these joints, I was not feeling them at all. But I've seen some in-hand reviews. I've seen some people doing some early reviews, which also makes me think, how did they get theirs? And I know the short and simple answer is going to be like, yeah, they just went on the resale market, this, that, and the third. Okay, where did they get it from? Right? Okay, and I'll leave it right there. I don't need an answer, you know, because I got my own thing in the back of my head. Pause. But with all that being said, that just makes me think that Nike and Jordan Brand, I would hope, is paying close attention to this actual release and seeing what is going to happen, and we'll see how it goes. And I'm not trying to take shots at anybody in particular, but it is a Bred, which is black and red, which is that original band. Now, this is supposed to be, like, very close, if not extremely close, as it's going to get to that original mock-up from 1985 that was banned, right? Okay, now I know we can argue all day back and forth. Well, it was actually the airship that was banned, or it actually was this that was banned, this and third. But you know what this represents, right? Okay, and that's what we're going at this one, because the story kind of gets it kind of goes back and forth, right? And the only people that can confirm nor deny and make everything of how it really goes is Nike and Jordan Brand, and of course Michael Jordan himself, which we already seen The Last Dance, I think, documentary they did on Netflix, which still left questions out there if you're gonna keep it real. And I think they even made a movie on the joint, right? Okay, so we've seen several different things about this one, right? And with all that being said, these are definitely a classic timeless sneaker. And I felt like even when I first saw the mock-ups, I'm like, there's no way Jordan Brand would mess this up because it's how iconic the shoe is. So seeing these like on feet and seeing what it is, and they actually have the like number inside of the shoe imprinted like they did the last drop, I want to say back in like what, 2016, don't quote me on that, but now we got that 85 cut time. What I'm hearing, these are actually super duper stiff, right? Okay, which I'm not surprised, because if I go off my Georgetown 85 cut, they were stiff and they took a minute to break in too. So I'm not surprised to see this happen with these actual Breds. So if you guys haven't figured out, these are definitely drip. Will I do my very best to get my hands on a pair of these? Sure, but I don't know if I'm gonna touch the resale market, but we shall see, because I don't know what I'm gonna do at the end of the day. But I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the drip category. Definitely a dope shoe, and I guess you can say I got a love/hate for the rollout. I'm hoping Jordan Brand don't just leave us with a limited stock. I mean, you can limit it, but I mean, at least make it somewhat, at least make us think it's somewhat obtainable is how I look at it, right? Okay, so overall, these will be a drip for the kid, but I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section. And will you be going after these on February 14th, retailing at $250? And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.
I think